Alright, so you got no backup, so you're going to tell me about this now.
The gods give answers. It is only my duty to listen.
Are you a priestess of this tribe? She nods, one finger brushing the crescent pendant at her neck.
We worship the same gods as the foreigners, but sometimes with different names. This is Nagati, the trickster of the seas.
Something about the shrine statue looks familiar. You've seen that rounded body and gaping mouth before. Realise it's also an exact replica of the idol you found in Pokokahara on the body of the dead expedition member. Another wave of pain and confusion hits you. You haven't been feeling well since you picked the idol up.
Foreigners know her as Andra. To us, there is no difference.
You killed the Valiant explorers. I found this cursed idol among their things.
I warned them not to go. I warned Ruanu not to help them.
Her fingers close around the weathered coral crescent at her neck.
Niska Merla, their deaths are on you.
Her jaw clenches so tight they can hear her teeth grinding. Yeah! So that's a curse. Niska Merla, your death's around you. You fucking bitch is probably what she just said.
Foreign ships raided our old villages and carried away our people. Ruanu promised us we would be safe here.
The twine bites a deep furrow into her neck as she pulls the crescent pendant. I search yours.
Give it to me, please. Then I will see that it brings no harm to anyone else.
Well, these people have no respect for the ancient law of finders keepers.
No, I'm not giving it to you, Nairi. No. I'm making sure it's safe myself. Nairi meets the gaze of the mirror nearest her. Her skin pales but she remains steadfast.
I do not want to shed blood, but I will do what I must to protect my people. The idol, then.
No, people died. I won't let you cover it up.
Then I do as I must.
Fine with me. It's 3 on 6 here if you include Shiza. Get over there, Shiza. Attack that one. Palagina, yes, Palagina, you're getting her all to yourself, Palagina. You're on that one, I'll off on that one. Palagina, in fact, Palagina, right off the bat, you're going to wrath the 5 sons in her. And then, Palagina, you're going to wrath the fucking eternal devotion in her.
Let's do this.
Just attack her, Palagina.
After him.
Cheetah, we'll help that one out.
I am ready.
Let's go.
Right, you back there, you back there, you back there, you back there. Yeah, Palagina. You get to get the kill on that one, Palagina, because she fucked up your countrymen. I'll allow you to have that, Palagina.
At once.
You got nothing to say to this? You're allowed that kill, Palagina. Yeah, she cursed your people and caused them to die. Right, let's see if we can tell Ranga here about that.
Soon, this will be a busy port. You have done a great thing for us.
Yeah, the Valiants would have harvested your souls to use the machines in Pokokahara.
Chaudhry, one woman's fevered notes do not represent the company's plans.
Oops. His expression wavers between humour and confusion. He doesn't know what to make of this, and he's clearly afraid of misinterpreting you.
For what do you say these things?
Can you read Valian?
Let me see. As surely as my fingers are webbed.
He continues glancing back at you in the pages through the records. You get the feeling he's contemplating you much more than the papers in his hand. At last he sighs.
You would not say this if it were not so.
Tikawara Village good, Valiant Trading Company good, Honesty free. I had to have all three of those. Is that what that was, or is it just one or the other? Oh my god.
I do not understand why, or how the Valians would do such a thing. But I will...
You're going to trust your fate to the goodwill of animancers?
And what do you know of the choices before me, Adiran? It is good that you bring this to me quietly. My people trade enough rumors and fears for twice their number.
Can I have those pages back, please?
Oh? For what?
Honest and passionate. Now that you've read them, I'll see them destroyed.
I will keep this now. See that no trouble comes from it.
Very well.
I am glad you see reason.
Very well. I know Paladino's probably going to upset a bit with me about that, but they deserve to know that what the fucking was planned for them. Like Paladino, yeah, she didn't like that very much. I am basically neutral for right now because 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 1. It's 6 either way. Yeah, she was not happy about me giving him the pages. Or was it just because I said?
Deadfire's so different than what I'm used to. It must be for you, too.
Ah, quite different. Even I am not accustomed to this much sailing.
They seem to hold the godlike in high regard. You ever think about staying?
The Dukes have liberated me from the burden of making that choice, Adair.
Soon the Director will send supplies and immancers and soldiers. Unless you have room on your ship.
I found the remains of your expedition.
That you mean? Madiko. If the expedition failed, the company will hesitate to finance a second one. They might close the book forever.
You sweat too much over too little, Victor. I have never known the company to hold the expedition's cook responsible for its success or failure.
Captain Bez always said that the cook is the heart of morale. Can you not imagine why I am high-strung with a crew's fortunes balanced on every dish? If their work was finished, their families in the republics would be compensated.
I think neither had something to do with their deaths.
Que? No, that cannot...
At last a strangled whimper escapes his throat.
Ruano must know. Yes, let him deal with her. Better you and I stay out of this, no?
Voyager could use a cook unless you'll all stay here.
I would consent to be chained to your galley if it saved me from this dump.
I did not mean it like that, Pad. You know, I wish I could have said it was her who was going to do it instead of the aliens, but the game did not give me much a choice in that matter. Unless the staying silent option was the way to do that. Right, leave by sea. I need to find somewhere I can buy some fucking more ale. I need to find a way to make it up to Palladino. I'm kind of balancing a thin line here very now. Well, I could have left on foot and all that. Whatever, first we'll just see what he's like as a cook. He is a primary cook only, okay. In the short term... Okay, I can put him into there and then put her there, right. He is a boatswain, so he'll... Right, okay, we can't take anybody out of here. But because he went into that slot, he could move, right. So we now got a dedicated cook. So he can get his up to highest level, whereas as far as I know they can't reach max level if they're multi-classed. So we've got dedicated cannoneer, dedicated deckhands, any dedicated helmsman, and 2 more cannoneers and maybe a fucking surgeon. We've got the dedicated navigator though. Takes an hour to walk across the village apparently. Sunepu Beach. Right, something about the curve of the path ahead gives you pause. With obscured sightlines, you recognise this as a good site for ambush. At the same time, you don't hear anything out of the ordinary. Actually, you don't hear anything at all. No hum of insects, no rustling of animals, even the air is stilled. Investigate your surroundings. Survival idea. As you move carefully forward, you spot a massive lagerfest slinking through the wild growth. Even crouched, the wilder towers among the topical trees and wears a bleached skull on its head. Sneak closer to observe. Maya. Oh, cool. Even crouched, the wilder tower, the lagerfest doesn't seem to have spotted you. Shock ability, hull electricity at it. Gersnick's beast lit the night with his breath, yet its mate was more feared. A chanter requirement, oh my god. Hull electricity at it. Sneak past it. Making as little noise possible, you creep away from the creatures. Here there's a sharp intake of breath and you belatedly recognise it as your own. A reflexive response to the strike of the felled dart now buried between your ribs. Your vision swims slightly as you pull the projectile from your side and throw it to the ground. What was this check? 10! Oh, I got a wound. With long flailing limbs, a colossal figure charges towards you, its bulbous eyes filled with hunger. Well, I tried to sneak past it and not harm the thing, but... Ah, you big bastard.
Right on target.
Hang on, just 2 seconds. Palagina. Shouldn't you like anti-religious, pro-animancy, dutiful, and pro-Valian? Hates piety and pro-godlike and racism. Adair's going to grate her nerves. Do you mean it actually was something for once in one of these combat areas? Other than the combat. Okay. Alright. Tuaco Buiha Trail, Burial Site, Hohina Ravine, that's where the Lagerfaf was that wanted their young back from the beach. Search location. Spark crackers. Leather armor. Mail armor. And some scrolls. Trakabiha trial. The scent that comes upon you gradually as you travel. It smells like the kitchens of Cadnua, of honey, cinnamon and fresh bread, of meals shared with those now absent. Off the path you catch a glimmer of movement, something large and bulbous stirs beyond the trees. Sneak closer. Near the centre of the near clearing stands a Delman, tending to a large spore. The Delman seems formed of living tropics, vibrant flowers cresting her head, the shape suggesting an elf replete with pointed ears. Delman looks up as you enter the clearing, eyes widening slightly as she takes you in. She takes a few steps to the side before reaching her protective hand to rest upon the large spore. Her attention remains on you. Like the cub that knows no better, you tread where others fear. Her voice rumbles like a fallen tree. Tell us why. What's a fine lady like yourself doing in the dark wood like this? Oh God, are you in trouble? Do you need help? Yeah, are you in trouble? Do you need help? She says nothing for a moment, her head tilting to the side. Why do you ask this? Do you think we fear the spore? She smiles and brushes a hand along one of the spore's fronds. We have nothing to fear here. Drawn by the scent, are you? Her voice sounds like it whispers the wind through the leaves. We do not know why this stubborn spore does that. He has rooted his meal. The spore shudders slightly, and you notice a thick tome tucked among its roots. Examine the spore. Survival, or we'll go for it there. Survival. The bulbous fungus towers taller than a moa. Its fleshy fronds hanging over its bulge and stalk. A miasma of yellow dust hangs around it, gently stirring the light breeze. A dank spore, you can barely make out the recumbent form of some unfortunate kith tangled in its roots. The essence the spore sucks from the victim glimmering along its length. If it notices you, it will likely attack, and inhaling the spores clouding around it could confuse your senses. Yes, it smells amazing. She draws a mushroom cap from somewhere within her. We offer a gift that we may part in peace, that you may preserve the sanctity of this place. Eat the mushroom. I've ate worse with fucking Zauha, so the mushroom flavour explodes in your mouth, sweet and tart. You feel the tingling run the length of your body. The world seems to sharpen your thoughts to focus. The Delman nods to you before she turns to tend to the large spore. You leave her glade behind. So we ate magic mushrooms with a Delman. Okay, what can I say about that? We've done worse with Zauha, okay. Physicker's belt. Alchemy and healing done. Okay. Hold on. Hold your horses there. Does that healing include my ability, Exalted Endurance? If that includes Exalted Endurance, that is going to be good for me. Right, before I incur any more wounds, I am going to give a rest when I get here. Yeah, I ain't got an injury, so I'm going to use this fire kelp. My resolve is high as it gets, so I should be fine for any resolve stuff. The rumbling reaches your ears first, a low growl from a distant land before being pierced by the cry of a distant bird. The ground sets to vibrating beneath your feet, the growing roar of stampeding beasts echo around you. You crest a rise to find that the stampede is past, now only a rumbling cloud in the distance. As the dust settles, you note a few of the boar have remained fallen and still with a large feathered darts protruding from their fur. The single upright boar remains, a piglet that nudges its snout against one of the prone beasts. Approach openly. Investigate your surroundings. Perception. Collect the baby boar. Attempt to heal the boars. One of the boars fights to his feet, shaking at itself roughly to throw off the darts with a series of snorts. The others seem beyond help. You spin your heel at the sound of flapping feet and find yourself staring down a group of Lagerfeld hunters with a gurgle twist to advance upon you. Okay, I heal the boar. I wonder if my benevolence is up at 4 yet.
Let's go.
Maya, can you get that mage, please?
That's it.
Oh, apologies, I'm stuck because
Useless.
After him.
Palagino's not getting any effect. And there we go.
That order's too tall.
Yeah.
Oh, our overseeing ring, that's nice.
I got it.
Nice. Any point to exploring. Anyway, Ring of Overseeing. Adolf, you deserve a Ring of Overseeing, don't you? It would actually do me some good as well to have a Ring of Overseeing, for that Exalted Endurance would just expand like fuck. You seen how big my Exalted Endurance was last time when I had my Intelligence up at 19. So did they kill the pigs that I healed? Oh, fuckers.
What have we?
Okay. I'm help Padre out. Somebody leveled up.
Sure.
Okay. The driftwood, blah 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 blah, is strung with bones and seashells. They tinkle in the breeze. Alright.
Hey. Shot.
She's going there. Right, you attack, you attack, you attack, and you attack. Alof, get the one in the middle.
That's it. You like that?
Right, I'm going after that Redfin. Adair, you're helping me with that Redfin. She's, you're going there with Maya's help, and you're helping out Palagina.
You might. It's interesting.
Did you have to wander into the trap? This time, Maya. Disarm the trap, not walk into it. Oh, hello there. A large lagerfaf, a broodmother bear sized and crest, surfaces the pool. Around her neck hangs a knotted cord strung with many shiny odds and ends. She chirrups softly. As you draw closer, she gurgles in agitation, but does not attack. She dives back down and disappears. You hear splashing and chattering coming from further up the slope.
Maybe she's full.
Hey.
Assassin Vine.
Right between the eyes.
That's not very helpful.
Right, Palagina and Ishiza go after Delamain. Me and Adair will handle the lurker. Maya, you can help her, and Adair, you can do what you're going to do. Athel, you can do what you're going to do. Oh, the sand blight now, okay.
We'll be hitting the water.
Take this. After him. Lava will be on sick. Take that.
Well, that poor guy did not stand a chance, did he?
Of course.
Any traps, Maya? You find an old stone coffer pitted and mottled by long exposure to the elements. The lid's cracked, but the thick woody vines like giant's fingers hold it in place. Fire ability, burn the vines with a torch. Fire ability, who do you have a fire ability with? She has the... Oh. He has plenty of fire abilities. Fan of flames. The plants squeal and pop into flames, giving off an odour that smells disconcertingly like burning flesh. They wither into scraggly blackened strands, yet no sooner have they shrunk than they quiver and twitch, begin to fill with sap once more. You rip the lid from the coffer before they can regain their grip on it. Retrieve an antique bronze hatchet, pulling it from the coffer even as the vines feebly grasp at it with hungry tendrils. Veon Sif. So that's against melee damage to plant targets. Okay. So they were guarding a plant killing weapon with. So that means it is good against Delamain. I tried to down a variety of weapons, to be honest with you. Let's see. Cocking her head, the broodmother watches you and lets out inquisitive chirrup back at her. The broodmother stops gurgling and takes an attentive step closer, craning her neck with interest. The other lagerfest peer and chirrup at you. Adair attempts a chirrup of his own that sounds perhaps more like two krakens aggressively. It sounds like two krakens aggressively mating. The lagerfaf stare at him and hiss until he stops. Adair clears his throat as though it was what he was been doing all along. The young lagerfaf pokes his head out from behind one of the adults and burbles happily. The adult ushers it back with a firm claw. It looks smaller than the hatchlings in the cage, but not by much.
Oh, Anna.
Juana! Who's Anna? Juana, yes. Who's Anna?
Juana!
The Juana! She gurgles, snarls, gurgling, rising volume. Other lagerfaf bare their teeth at the name.
Oh, Anna.
The broodmother hisses. Her attendant warriors brandish spears, clubs, and blowguns.
Can't really blame them, can ya?
Yeah, you hate the Juana.
Gelade. I did not even know these Wilder could understand Kith languages. Hatchlings.
She screeches that not at you it seems, but what you've said. A flash of anger and pain from the broodmother's mind strikes you like a gust of heat. Your power enables you to peer into her memories. Because of a cipher. You see a Maua, huge and terrible, pushing the lagerfaf deeper into the jungle. The Maua's language is unintelligible roar to the broodmother, but she sees their aggression written on the corpses of her fallen kin. She also sees the invaders rounding up her hatchlings and driving them back into the wooden nest by the beach. Many claws tighten about weapons and tails lash in eager hypnotic rhythm. The broodmother watches you. Insight check. An insight of 5. Insight. Juana capturing your young. Yes, I saw your hatchlings caged in the village. I went to that. The Juana captured your young. She screeches with emotion, rocking her whole body back and forth. Her bristling fin flashes like blade. The other Lagavulf bare their teeth even wider. Turning her attention from you to the formation of Lagavulf, the Broodmother hisses and flicks her tail, gesturing down toward the bottom ravine, toward the village. The others bob their heads in agreement.
Oh, Anna.
I can rescue your hatchlings, but the clan must stay away from the village. Yes, if you stay here, I'll go eat your young. The Broodmother chitters and blinks at you, tilting her head this way and that. At last she raises her head and trills to the treetops. One by one, the other Lagavulf lower their weapons and snap their jaws shut.
Please, hatchlings.
No problem.
Oh, we gotta do it.
Don't worry, Adair, we're gonna get them. We're gonna get those hatchlings Adair. We're gonna fucking kill anybody gets in our way, and then the village will wish that I killed the Adra at that point. And Maya needs a rest at that. Yeah, here. Oh, Hina Ravine! Let's go and desecrate this village. I don't need repair supplies. I got as much as I need. Where's my puppy going? Where's my pupster going? Where's my puppy? Where's my puppy? Yeah, he's gone to sleep. He doesn't give a fuck about his daddy. He doesn't give a fuck about his daddy. No, he doesn't. He's just like, fuck you, daddy. Now, let's see if we can get these hatchlings back nicely. Well, first we'll ask Makuma here.
Yes. Hello. Whatever.
Right, okay, no, you don't. I could just do that without even caring. Pekeho.
You need something?
I need to free those Lagavulf hatchlings.
Are you crazy? Then Himwehi will go and blame me. You see the woman at the trading post? The angry one?
He points you towards her.
She will have my corpse for bait if you do this.
Why would she blame you?
She despises me. How could disaster not be my fault? Besides, the Ranga will bury her at high tide if she so much as insults you. Or any foreigner. At least go and see her before you release her prizes. Then, maybe I find some other place to be until her anger cools.
Okay.
For what do you linger here?
I need to release those Lagavulf hatch.
Too quiet.
I need to release those Lagavulf hatchlings. She throws back her head and laughs.
But you do not laugh. Then you do not joke. For what would I do this foolish thing?
They are clans and families. What would you do if someone caged your children? A look of pain and surprise twinges across her face. It reveals an old but raw wound to your shrewd gaze. In her mind, you glimpse an image of a demolished village on the cliffs, a broken spear in Himihai's hands, and slavers' ships disappearing over the horizon.
Then I never forgive them. We must destroy the Broodmother now, before she is bolder.
Come on.
What do you say this again?
You want them to leave you alone, right? Release her young and they will. Nothing small deserves to be caged, please have mercy. Yeah, let's do an all-in check. She furrows her brow and begins to form a counterpoint, but stops herself.
Take the key then, and yell for help if anything goes wrong.
Very well. Chirp!
Look out! They escape!
Go, 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 go! Run! Chirp, chirp. Yeah, don't chirp, run. Run for it, boys! Leaping from the water, the Broodmother eagerly chirrups and beckons towards her hatchlings. They rally round her in unbridled joy. She lets out a low-pitched warble when she sees you. The Broodmother makes a show of removing her necklace and laying it in the sand, and then gestures from you to the necklace and then back again. Chirruping and waving her crest, the Broodmother and her hatchlings dive back into the ocean. You go, Lagavulf, you go!
The Lagavulf do not come back.
Don't fucking steal their young again, then. Bubbles of the fin. Constitution and intellect. That could be good on Palagina, to be honest with you. Yeah, constitution and intellect, that would be good for a frontline. Well, either that or me. Now that I got the resolve ones, I need to max out my resolve. They not got a necklace on? Okay, everybody's got necklaces, so that'll do. Apart from, oh, I've not done that, but that's fine. What is my resolve actually at now?
You are too kind, Watcher. I accept.
She has nothing to do there. She's sort of okay with Jyoti. And she likes Maya. Right, passion's at 3, benevolence is at 4. Yes! Yeah, just a bit more passionate and then I'm boom boom boomed. Several wants to get that out as well. Nikataka 1, Tikawara village is 4. Juana's okay, so I'm starting to get a bit up in some of these. I just need to get Nikataka and Hawana up to get fucking nuggets like me a bit. Aruhi. Anyway, that's going to be an end of episode. I'm going to bring my character over here so I can do some trading. Oh yeah, Palagina level